watch show, motorcycle show, flashlight show. Yeah, I got one right here. Ace Beam AA, link below. Great little flashlight, very inexpensive. Car show, definitely. Mandalorian Starfighter show, Fang Fighter, that's fun. World War II fighter show, we've shown a lot of those here in the project. Combat pistol show, sight show, HS507C, my favorite pistol sight currently. Everything show, oh, knife show. Speaking of which, I'm going to do a mini review of this one right now, right here. Making a point, dovetailing into the AVI8 4094 series. Yeah, I do cover a lot of fun things. It's a dude show for sure. I concentrate on high value items though, things that give you a ton for the money spent. The downside is these items discontinue very quickly. They sell out very quickly. People have to move. While you're mulling over whether you want to spend, I don't know, 50 bucks, there's 20 guys that just added to cart and checked out and the item's gone. And it's 100% on you. This has been discontinued by Kershaw. It is the Strata. Here's your mini review. It was awesome. I say was. Still available. Maybe when I post this video. Who knows when I post it. It depends on you. It may be completely sold out because it has been discontinued. You can see I bought this one. Not given to me. I bought it in 2021 from Pro2A Blade HQ. Link below while it lasts. The 2076 was inspired by the Spanish folding fighters of the era. Very elegant clip blade. You might call that a drop point, but I think of it more as a clip blade. D2 steel, 0.11 inches in thickness. It is a frame lock. Not super light, but for what it is, you might say it is. 3.8 ounces on my scale. Gorgeous colorations. Almost Mandalorian in nature. Yeah, that's a very Spanish style right there. I'm trying to think of another. Basque is what I was thinking of. It seems Basquish to me. But a really cool knife, the Strata. Oh my goodness. But it's gone. So if you want one, act quickly. And the same thing goes for this watch that I'm reviewing right now. They are batch produced and I concentrate $300 or less in the watch show. I will go above that whenever I want to. And I have frequently. But generally $300 or less in the watch show. I'm going to call these the Kent series by one of our favorite so-called micro brands, AVI8. Now, I say so-called because they are really a large manufacturer. They do some amazing builds. They have continued to innovate. Have not been able to cover everything they're doing. I have had requests. I will attempt to catch up slightly with this 4094 series. It's an automatic Flieger series. Here's the white version. They call this one the Kent. That's an NHM variation. I did hands mod this one for pure black hands, starkness. I can't remember if I painted that second hand. I probably did. Notice, by the way, the little airplane on the second hand. How cool is that? Parchment white face, just a beautiful stark white presentation. The chapter ring is almost unnoticeable on this effective face of 35.6 millimeters. You can see it right here. See how steep it is? It doesn't take up hardly any case space. That is a well executed face. Kind of deep dish. I have two other variations I'm going to show you here. Both are fantastic. Well, all three of them are. Full Arabic numerals, which is preferred by me, hopefully by you as well. By that we mean, well, not full. We don't have the 9, we don't have the 3, 6, but you get it. There's enough there. I just like it. It's fun. Now, as this one came, it did have some shiny metal on the hands. Other variations will have, well, different hand executions. They will all feature these beautiful sword hands. IWC style hands, which is an absolute win. Nice complications on this one. AVI8 in the 12 o'clock position. And you have kind of a type B execution there on the inner portion of the dial. And that's really cool. I just noticed this in this variation. One has it and the other one doesn't. But you can see what it says about the Miyota 8215, it's saying 21,600 vibrations per hour, and that will translate into the smoothness of the seconds hand you see there. Now, below I will also give you much more expensive, probably Swiss variations if this bothers you and you want a smoother sweep. And if the standard automatic movement of Miyota, the 8215, isn't good enough for you, get ready to spend some more money. I'm all for it. Go for it. Spin away. Non-hacking, as you can see, that's a downside of the 8215. Do I care? I would like it. I always like hacking capability. But to be honest, I'm setting my automatic watches to basically 30 seconds. Because, you know, I don't keep them on a winder. That's a really good way to run them ragged and wear their movements out. I don't know if you know that, but don't keep them on a winder. Just let them die, hand wind them, then start some movement, and set them to time when you're ready to put them in the rotation. The reason I say that is because I always have my Apple Watch. My 8 series just died. This is an SE that I have here. So I'll go to that. And this is not the screen I normally have. It just bounced to that one. Back to this one, though. Just a beautiful presentation on this. AVI8, dang, they do some good work. Really good work. But let me say this. There are some variations and models that they have that I don't like. The P51 is a good example. I don't like cantilever hands. I've really come away from having a cantilever hand that extends on the opposite side of the hours or minutes hand. That's just me. It's my own weirdness. We have a very lightly framed date window with this variation, 8215, and that is in the orangish red. It is illegible to me. Don't care. And then, of course, we have, military time on the outer scale. Now, these are aviation-themed watches. They're not technically aviation watches, but I don't really know in this day and age if it makes any difference at all. Because if you were to time machine this back to, I don't know, a Hawk or Tempest pilot, he would have been more than happy to run an Avi-8 Kent in his cockpit. He would have loved it. More than accurate enough for him. It's plus or minus 20 seconds per day, 42-hour power reserve, 21 joule. He would have loved it. So I think maybe too much is made about, well, it's not really a pilot watch. Well, I'm a pilot, and I fly with it all the time, and so it's a pilot watch for me. There you have it. I have my jet strapped to me, and I'm wearing this all the time and loving it. Yeah, and I have another watch in the cockpit. I don't really need a wristwatch, and no pilot does. We all have all kinds of timing devices right in front of our face on an MFD. Here's the backside. Again, I think this one is called the Kent. Sapphire crystal, as you can see. You can see this one signed because, like I said, I did hands mod it. And look, that was all the way back in October 2023. Nice case execution. You can see all the dirt from wearing it. Yeah. Oh, by the way, Last Suspect, he helps me test these watches. He wears them a lot, and some of this grime and grit might be from him. He loves this watch. Getting to the straps on these, the straps are fantastic. I do not recommend on any level replacing them, swapping them out. They will withstand hard wear, albeit if you sweat a lot in hard work conditions, like if you're a construction worker working the lines, I'd probably swap it out then. In fact, I probably wouldn't wear this watch. I'd probably just wear G-Shock, something you can just really thrash on and don't worry about it. Or maybe one of these, a deep blue Marine 500, Alpha Marine 500. This thing could take it. Sapphire crystal. And this has sapphire as well. Stainless steel case, IWC style presentation. It'll scratch up with use. Brushed and polished surfaces. Non-screw-in crown. Hand winding, non-hacking like we discussed. That's a 20 millimeter lug, I do believe. On that, let me show you some other variations. See you later, Fang Fighter. It's going. And Cadillac Mini GT. This one, by the way, pause the video, just buy it. My intro stands. This is going to sell out very quickly. I got to post this video quickly because this is so very cool. This is the AVI8 4094 VE Day commemoration. Look at this. Oh, and by the way, that's a luminous face, bros. That's a luminous face. Look at all the cool things on this. So it's got like a fadeaway parchment. And I said parchment on this, white parchment. But I'm thinking like, you know, old paper. That's what this reminds me of. Just something that came out of your grandmother's scrapbook, like from World War II. That's the look they're going for. Notice it's brighter in the center, then it kind of fades darker to the outside. Then it says 5 May 1945, end of World War II, limited edition. Again, by the time I post this, they could be all gone. It's up to you to click very quickly. And by the way, subscribe to Nut and Fancy Watches here on YouTube. I do have a feeling that channel will completely fail due to lack of support and also shadow banning from YouTube. But for now, I'm trying it and we'll see what happens. Yep. Then we've got, look at this. My fingernails are so gross. We have the V for Victory from Winston Churchill. Complication on the back of the double color seconds hand on the VE Day variation. Just super cool. Same markings as before. Limited edition. We don't have a reminder of the beats per hour on the Miyota movement. Probably not appropriate here. Sapphire crystal. Black coated 316L. Then we have the red blue whip stitching on the same style of leather strap. Super high quality. Same coloration in the keepers. Just a really cool theme watch. As is the box. I gotta show you the box. The box is just fantastic. Look at that. Man, that's just cool. AVI8 does such good work. Yeah, so opening this up real quick. You'll have a rationing card for bread and gasoline in here. Reproductions of them. I'm making that up, by the way. Oh, warranty card, collectible card. Now, these 4094s are going to have different names. You notice it says Hawk or Hurricane, Kent Automatic, VE Day. Who knows? I just go by the number 4094. You can see only 150 pieces to be made. Act fast. Are they worth it at around, I'm not going to say a price because the price changes. I'll tell you this. Once they're gone, you'll see them in eBay. Maybe Chrono 24 for probably 100 more than guys paid for them if they were acting. Here's a dark green variation of the Kent 4094. Look at this. Not a special edition. This is just like the white one, just variation. Man, that's a good looking watch. Dark British green. Notice it has brushed stainless steel surfaces, so it's not polished metal. This is something I personally can live with, especially on the dark green background. And it's applied or at least raised numerals. I didn't really make that case on these 4094s. So that's not printed. Those are, that might be stamped like a stamped aluminum dial, but either way, they're raised from the surface. This one looks like it has AR on it as well. Sapphire crystals, all of them, all automatic, so you don't have to worry about battery changes. This date is legible to me. This one a little bit less so, it's in negative. Really good looking watch. All the other details are about the same. Did I show you the back of this one? I think. Oh, no, I didn't. Look at that. So we have a see-through case back. We have V for Victory on the 4094 VE Day. Damn. Damn, that's cool. I will forego the political ruminations of what we know now about World War II, but they are substantial. Just watch Instagram. You can get red-pilled on that. It's something you should be red-pilled on. I won't go down there now. There you go. Look at that. Whew. Man, that's really cool. A lot of people, I shouldn't say a lot of people, watch snobs. They make a big deal about, oh, automatic movements, you know, and this, it's just a basic, you know, it's a good starter movement and all this other horse shit. Hey, listen, if it's durable, it keeps good time. End of story for Nut and Fancy. I'm happy. Especially if it's adorned like this. If it has a rotor like that. Not that one. The VE Day one. I like that better. That's good enough. So workhorse movements, basic movements, A-okay by me. I don't care. By the way, AVI8 is not the only one doing commemorations on VE Day. There is a variation of the RGMT Field Walker like this one. This isn't it, but it's the VE Day variation. Very cool. Those are probably sold out as well, though. But this is a great watch. This is a monster, though, compared to the very svelte, what is this, like a 3-ounce AVI8 4094. By the way, this is a -06. The white is the 01. The dark green is a 03. And they have other colorations as well. The sizing, I'm so glad I remembered this, is 43 millimeters across, 13 millimeters in thickness, and 50 lug to lug. There you go. And there's other colorations available. Now, I do think while these colorations, especially this one, maybe that one, are going to go away very quickly, I think the 4094 will survive in the lineup. They'll just do different variations, but who knows? You just don't know. They're all batch produced. Nothing fancy. Thanks so much for the support. Watches are fun. Hopefully you have a ton of watches. Literally, I say you should have 100. And guys balk at that. They go, what? Yeah, 100, because my watches that I review are inexpensive. Remember, a watch snob will not even think twice of spending $6,000 on one watch. One watch. And for that amount of money, much less, you could have 100 watches. See ya.